Hi everyone. Well, I'm being a bit mischievous today. Jackie is out shopping, Christmas shopping with her daughter who's come over for Christmas, and it's sensory overload Christmas shopping for me. So I'm thinking I ought to do something really useful with myself. I've currently got some sourdough bread rising, so, the dough is rising. So I thought I'd come on here and I'm going to put this AeroGarden to good use. Now, it's lovely, isn't it, to be able to have fresh salad greens during the winter, and there are other ways of doing it that I think are probably better, such as doing it in pots inside on the windowsill. And if you haven't got good natural light, you can buy these canopy lights, good full spectrum bulbs. And that's probably a better way to do it. You've got heated propagation mats. But space is always a thing, isn't it? And to set all that up, we'd have to set it up in a bedroom. But we do have this little baby, and we've had it a while now, and we know it works. And I did, when I got 2 boxes of seeds, and here I have some heirloom salad greens. So I'm going to get those going, and it's hydroponics. Now, I do like dirt, I do like soil, I do like the idea of it being enriched and repurposed and organic. And this works entirely on nutrients in the water, humidity, and water and light, which is fine. I mean, let's face it, that's how a lot of tropical plants survive in ponds and rivers and lakes. There are natural hydroponics in the world. But I'm going to do it because we've got it. And if we've got it, we might as well use it. So I'm not saying it's the best system, but it is a system. But what you have to do is in here, there's a pump, and it just keeps things circulating nicely. But you have to fill it to a certain level with water. And these seed pods do come with a fertilizer, a liquid fertilizer, which you can use. I don't know, it doesn't say it's organic. So maybe in the future I'll play around with it with one that we've made, perhaps from some comfrey leaves with lots of potassium and stuff. Maybe some of the worm tea that Jackie makes from the wormery would work. But anyway, we'll do it like this for this one and see how it goes in the future, and if we want to complete it. Now, I'm using rainwater that I've collected. Our tap water is really good. It's filtered through about 5 or 6 different stages, and then it goes into a special water enhancer that makes it slightly alkaline. But the water to the house is softened because it's a very, very hard limescale type water here. Everything scales up. So we got a water softener for the household water. So I want to make sure that the water's as close to nature as possible for these salad greens. So I'm using their fertilizer. Yeah, I'm having a brain dead day today, but there you go. So I'm just going to pour in that water, and it goes up to a certain level. I've already put 2 capfuls of the liquid fertilizer in, and as that circulates, it will mix it up nicely, I'm sure. I'm going to put that out of the way, and then I'm just going to put this in. And it's going to go on the windowsill because that's the best place for it in here. So it will get some natural light as well. But of course it does have this full spectrum light here. But it's really simple. Do you know what I think? I think this speaks to my inner child. Oh, why didn't I bring a knife with me? Let's bite the plastic. Oh no, I can rip it. That saved my teeth. I think it's like the inner child. You know when you used to grow like mustard and cress on cotton wool on the windowsill, how exciting that was. It's sort of like the next stage, and my inner child is very content at the moment because that's what this is doing. So what we got here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6 here. I've got deer tongue, sprouts in 4 to 8 days, medium deer tongue. Goodness no, what on earth is deer tongue? Black seeded Simpson, deer tongue, red snails, marvel of 4 seasons, Paris Island and rogue diva lettuce. Diva, oh, I like the idea of diva. It's not spelt like we would spell diva, but we're growing a diva lettuce. Anyway, I'll pop them in, and good luck to them. And I'll have to plug them in over by the windowsill, so I'll take a photograph when they're all plugged in of what it looks like with the light. And this, well, we've got 6 plants here. Goodness knows what they all are. I'm going to have to learn them all. I'm going to actually turn them round so when I do look at it, I can see what's what. Because at the moment, red snails. Has anyone grown red snails? What's that? Well, we're going to find out what red snails is, and deer tongue, and oh my God, what's this last one? This is the rouge diva, I think, if I'm going to try and say it correctly, rouge diva. And the funny thing is, they come with little greenhouses. Now this does appeal to the inner toddler in me. We've used these before, and this is nothing new. Lots of people have used them. Some people got on with them, some people didn't. I used it earlier on in the year. I don't think it matters if they're on tightly, so long as, until it gets going. Once the plant starts to pop through, the first leaves pop through, you take this off anyway, so it's only going to be on a few days. I don't know if I've got them. Is this one? Here we are with the other 3. So on they go. And in a moment I'm going to plug that in. Make sure everything's connected up like the pump. Every kit comes with a new liquid plant food. What does it say is in it? Let's have a look. 2 capfuls at start-up and every 2 weeks. That's what it needs. But does it say what's in it? Liquid plant food. Oh, I haven't got my reading glasses on. Potassium nitrate, calcium nitrate, potassium, phosphorus. Okay, so it's got lots and lots of bits and pieces in. Could be harmless, could be okay. I'm going to try and keep this going with either Jackie's worm tea or I think she's put the comfrey leaves on the compost, so I can't make anything out of that. But I'm going to try and find a natural fertiliser that can be made liquid to use instead of this, because, well, I mean, they're all chemical names and they could be totally natural and normal and harmless, but I'm not a biochemist, so I don't know. So here we go. We're going to plug in the AeroGarden, and I'll give you a picture of it in a moment of when that's done and it's all lit up and it's all set up on the windowsill. Once it's all plugged in, I just have to press select for the setting that I want it to be on, and we're away. And we'll have regular AeroGarden updates on red snails, was it? I want to see what red snails is. I think red snails is probably the plant with like red curly traily bits on. But I'm guessing. Makes sense, but I'm guessing. So thank you very much for joining me on my little moment of satisfying my inner toddlerhood. And I'll see you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.